Good morning. Welcome back to Gurudev online classes. As my dear students, in the previous class, we were discussing about our environment. Yes, in our environment, we got a various information about the our environment, isn't it? We shall move on our next lesson, that is sources of history. Okay, students. Yes, my dear students, you already learned the meaning of history in the BIDS classes, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Yes, my dear students, you will be take two photos. One is your childhood photo, the childhood photo, in the sense in LKG and UKG photo. Okay. Then another one photo you will take a recent photo, that is third standard. Okay, third standard photo in the sense recent days. Okay, then you will be list some of the changes in two photos, whether what are the attitudes in the LKG and UKG photos. Okay, just you can recall from the photo. Then another one photo, that is recent. What are the attitudes and what are the changes? You can list one by one. Okay, yes. See, after you listing of these information from first photo and second photo, okay, yes, there is a lot of changes. Okay, yes, where did you take these a lot of changes? Yes, these changes you will be taken from the photo. Photo in the sense, it is one of the object. It is one of the thing. Yes, my dear students, any object or thing which gives an information, as that is we called source. Okay, students. Yes, my dear students, sources of history. You already got meaning. What is source? A source in the sense any object or thing which give information about the past or past event. Those object which are called sources. Yes, now we shall see moreover about the sources of history. Yes, can you say what is history? As we know that history in the sense it is nothing but it is the study of the past events. Okay, yes, my dear students, in this lesson we will be learn about the meaning of history, then why we want to study the history, what is the importance, what is the role in our day-to-day life of history. Okay, then sources of history. Yes, there are two important sources of history. Those are primary sources and secondary sources. Okay, yes, in this lesson we will study these all information. Okay, students. Yes, my dear students, sometime when you will be visiting you in your grandmother or grandfather home, they will reveal some changes by physically or mentally. Okay, sometimes they opinion about you are very fat nowadays, then you are very clever nowadays. They can give some information as what is this is your personal history. Okay, yes, everyone country and everyone nation has their own history. Okay, students. Yes, my dear students, let's we can see today class we are going to learn more over about the meaning of history and what is the importance of history in our day-to-day life. Okay, yes, we'll learn one by one. Okay, students. Yes, yes. Yes, my dear students, history in simple words, history is study of past events. That is we known as history. Yes, what is history? History is the study of past events. Okay. Yes, in other words, yes, my dear students, in other words, history is a systematic study of important facts and events that took place in the past. That is we called as history. Yes, what is history? History is a systematic study of important facts and events. Yes, my dear students, we have history. Okay. Yes, how did you celebrate in your last birthday? Yes, it already past event. Okay, yes, my dear student, history is a systematic study. Systematic means it is one by one. Okay, yes, in Karnataka ruled in earlier days by Gangas, Kushanas. Okay, then Vijayanagara Aras. Okay, Vijayanagara emperors, like that. We will study one by one. Okay, then it is study about the facts and events. Okay, facts in the sense it is fact in the sense truthness. Okay, then events in the sense ಘಟನೆಗಳು. Okay, ಗತಿಸಿಹೋದ ಘಟನೆಗಳು. Okay, yes, for example, in recently we have celebrated Independence Day, yes, on 15th August, isn't it? Yes, on that day we got freedom from British rule. So that is why in every 15th August we celebrated as Independence Day. Yes, what is this? This is event. Okay, yes, that is event. We study by the some sources books. Okay, like books and some documents. Okay, we study the event that is took place in the past. Okay, that already happened in the 1947. Okay, yes, what is that? That is we study by the history. Okay, yes, these history we study by the some sources. Those sources are, for example, coins, statues, monuments. Okay, some historical buildings we study by these all the sources. Some potteries, okay, coins, yes, then some of the inscriptions, artifacts. Okay, yes, these are all other some of the sources. Totally this history, the history is how we humans and have developed from modern to golden. It is gives this is all information. Okay, as how we as humans and have developed from olden to modern. It is give this all information. As my dear students, in this lesson sources of history, and another one lesson is come under the ancient history. Totally the Indian history we divided into three. Mainly we divided into three parts. The first one is ancient history, then medieval history and modern history. Yes, this lesson is come under ancient history. Yes, my dear students, can you say who is the father of history? Yes, the father of history was Herodotus. Okay, Herodotus we called as a father of history. Yes, who was the father of Indian history? Kallana. Okay, Kallana was the father of Indian history. Okay, students. Yes, can you say what is history? History is a systematic study of important facts and events that took place in the past. That is we call history. Okay, yes, now we must know reason why we must study the history. Yes, why we must, what reason we want to study the history. Yes, what is the importance of history. Okay, we will study one by one according to your text. Okay, yes, my dear students, let us we can see more about the importance of history. Yes, my dear students, the history is a vital role in our day-to-day life, because of it is gives a various type of knowledge to make decision in various type of departments. Okay, students, then it is also a very good information to students also, as we have given so many instruction and correction done in your text, and while you pronunciation and while you writing. Okay, you made some mistakes. Yes, by this history you will a good student, because of one and only, that is history. Okay, as in earlier days, especially in first standard, you don't know the spellings. As by the practice, by a recognition of your history, you will be good student in your further days, isn't it? So that is why, my dear friends, the role and importance or prominent or significance or important of history is very enormous. Yes, my dear students, let's we can why we must study the history. What are the reasons why it is important to study the history? As we shall study one by one. I already listed here. Okay. Yes, my dear students, as study of history is help us to a lifestyle. Study of history is help us to a lifestyle, culture, and behavior of ancient people and their society. Yes, my dear friends, the study of history is help us to know about the lifestyle, culture, and behavior of ancient people. Okay, yes, my dear students, lifestyle. Yes, what is lifestyle? Lifestyle is nothing but way of living. How they are living. Okay, yes, what are the specialties are there? What is the style of living? What is the culture? Okay, yes, my dear students, in our Indian culture, Atiti Devo Bhava. Okay, we have heard that shloka. Okay, Atiti Devo Bhava. Okay, yes, we are receiving as a guest. Okay, if in case anyone come into our home, we treated as a ಅತಿಥಿ ದೇವೋ ಭವ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳು ದೇವರ ಇದ್ದ ಹಾಗೆ, like that we have treated because of it is our custom and system. But in Sri Lanka or Pakistan is various type. Okay, as it is belongs to their nation or country. Okay, as this is different from one country to another country, isn't it? Yes, my dear friend, the study of history is help us to help us to know about the lifestyle, means a way of living in our day-to-day life. Then culture. Yes, what is culture? Culture is born within. Okay, yes, it is a custom and system of our family, our nation, or our state. Okay, as it is by born. Okay, yes, sometime anyone come, we respect them. Yes, come sir, sit down sir, you take a coffee sir. Okay, then how are you sir? Okay, we will ask them. Okay, yes, what it is our culture. Okay, student, yes, then we will study about the behavior. Yes, behavior in the sense it is attitude. Okay, how they were speaking, what was the spoken languages of Vijayanagara Empire. Okay, Vijayanagara Empire, it is one of the dynasty. It is ruled in the past in the Karnataka. Okay, yes, especially in South India. Okay, it was one of the strongest dynasty in South India. Okay, Sri Krishna Devaraya, one of the famous emperor. Okay, as it is give these are all information about by this study through the history, by the some of the text or books, some of the documents. As totally it is the study of history is help us to lifestyle, culture, and behavior of ancient people. Ancient in the sense early olden days. Okay, we study about the ancient people and their society. Yes, what is society? Society is nothing but people who are living together. Okay, yes, that is we call as society. Society is nothing but a net like relationship between the citizens or people. That is we call as society. We are all are living a society. Okay, yes, totally it is help us to know about the past. We will study the behavior, culture, and lifestyle of ancient people and society. Okay, for example, Indus Valley civilization. Okay, yes, there is what was the buildings and what was the lifestyle, culture, then religious in the Indus Valley civilization. In the time of Indus Valley civilization, this is we are all are learning from the history. Okay, yes, yes, it is about first point. Okay, yes, let's we can see another point, that is history teaches us how to learn from the mistake made by people in the past. Okay, yes, it is will give a best example to you. Yes, you made some many mistakes while you writing in the LKG and UKG in starting. Okay, but after some practices, then you recognition some mistakes by your teacher. Okay, you will be learn very clear. Yes, it is by the history, it is your personal history, like that. As in the earlier days, while we send any information, we were using some letters, but nowadays we are sending through the mobiles. Okay, as in mobile messages or emails or WhatsApp, through the WhatsApp we will share our some information, but in earlier days they were using only letters. Okay, but nowadays in modern days we are using only letters only for purpose of official purpose. Okay, as what is this mistake we corrected by the past events. Okay, yes, it is teachers, which one, the history teaches how to learn from mistakes made by the people in the past. Okay, students, what in the sense we are not using letters now because it is takes more time. Okay, yes, instead of letters we are using some technology by the mobile. Okay, we are using various type of apps. Okay, through the WhatsApp and message Instagram, okay, in Facebook, some social medias are using, and we are sharing our feelings through the social medias, some opinions. Okay, yes, it is all about second point. Yes, what is that? This teaches us how to learn from the past mistakes. Okay, then it is teaches us how human society was formed. Okay, as my dear students, in the earlier days, the human being was a chimpanzee. Okay, then after many years, they were in some of the many days after they got the some changes. They by the step by step they will grown as a modern human being. First they were living in the forest, then afterwards they were farming the some crops, afterwards they built, and they were building the many buildings along with the banks of river. Then afterwards they have civilized and they upgrade their lifestyle. Okay, that is because civilization. Civilization is nothing but people, they upgrade their lifestyle. Okay, they in a organized way. Okay, that is because civilization. Okay, first they did not know how to cook the food, but after many days they learned many things, how to living, how to building, how to managing, and how to speak, each and everything learned in many years after. Okay, as in the time of early man they did not know these all characteristics. Okay, students, as how it is learned, as it is teaches us human society, how the human society was formed. Okay, formed in a sense how it is built. Okay, how it was built, that is give information about by the study of the history. Okay, as we will learn more information in our next lesson, the early man. Okay, as my dear students, it is about next point, that is history gives us our identity as to who we are. As my dear students, it is very important. As my dear students, you have might be observed recently in Olympic, especially in Olympic game from India, Neeraj Chopra has won the javelin throw. Okay, he won the game of javelin throw and he got the gold medal. Okay, yes, in there are so many of them, they got a bronze medal and silver medal. Okay, various type of. Yes, by this, the history is due an identity. Before we don't know the Neeraj Chopra about Neeraj Chopra. Okay, as why he won the match, he won the javelin throw game. Okay, he got the gold medal. We observe name. He was famous in one day. Totally, what is this says? It says it gives an identity what we are. Okay, then from Karnataka in Para Olympics, Suhas Etiraj. Okay, he has IAS officer in UP. Although he got a silver medal in the Olympic, we are recognized in the from the Karnataka. Okay, as Suhas Etiraj. Okay, as it is give an identity to who we are. Okay, then studying of history makes us good and responsible citizens. As my dear students, history by studying of history make us good and responsible citizens. Yes, while we corrected mistakes, we are being a good personality and good citizen to the nation. Okay, that's why by this studying of the history. For example, if you in case any function your home, you can purchase many things. Okay, in the last year. Then in next year, if in case held in your function, we will see the last cost of the function. Okay, then you can analyze and which one is better to take the good things. Okay, yes, by this studying of history, we make good and proper citizens or responsible citizens by the study of history. Okay, students, as it is all about importance of study to history. Okay, why? One reason why it is important to study the history. Yes, my dear students, in this class we have studied about. We came to know up to what are the importance of history, then what is history. Yes, can you recall, as history is a systematic study of important facts and events that took place in the past. Okay, yes, as we know that importance of study of the history, as it is used a lifestyle and culture and behavior of the ancient people and society. Yes, the study of history is about these lifestyle and culture behavior of the ancient people and their society. Okay, then history teaches us how to learn from the mistakes made by the people in the past. Then it teaches us how human society was formed. Then history gives us our identity, who we are. Okay, as studying of history makes us good responsible citizens. Okay, students, as it is all about first video of fourth lesson, that is sources of history. Okay, students, yes, thank you so much for watching.